Brothers and sisters, peace and blessings. This is your brother G7, Mental Keparad 10, or Mr. G7 XRP. Sisters and brothers, let me ask you something. If somebody told you anything about XRP, the first thing you thinking about is you down with who? Who? You remember this? OPP. Naughty by nature. Remember this? Okay, so now we know about OPP, right? But do we know about XRP? Look at it as a digital currency, but it's not a digital currency. Let me just give you a little bit of history on this here. I am not a financial advisor. Okay, I know nothing about finances. I work hard every single day. And if you would have heard me talking about XRP a couple of months ago when it was 27 cents, you would have lost money. All right, so we start off with that. Okay, right now it's about 22 cents a share, right? But let me give you some background. 11 years ago, Bitcoin came out. That was about 50 cents a share. So if you took $250 and said, you know something, let me try to invest in this here. First of all, people would have told you it's a scam, it's a Bernie Madoff, it's a pyramid. Everybody that tells me that anything's a pyramid, I said, let me tell you something. Yeah, everything in life is a pyramid because there's somebody on top and somebody in the bottom. We just happen to be in the bottom of the pyramid, whether we a bus driver, maintenance worker, or work in the post office, whatever. We in the middle or we in the bottom of the pyramid. So let's get that out the way real quick. Okay? Let's just do away with that, right? So like I said, we would have bought $250. We would have put $250 in Bitcoin. We would have got 500 shares. Last year, Bitcoin went to $20,000. That means our 500 shares would have been worth $10 million if we would have put in $250. But guess what? Most of us ain't heard of Bitcoin. Ain't nobody said nothing to us about Bitcoin. Right now, you go to your financial advisor, you know what they're going to tell you? They're going to tell you to put your stock in Google, put your stock in Amazon, put your stock that costs a couple $100. Why didn't they come up to you when it was worth $1 or $2? So, brothers and sisters, I have no financial experience, so if you listen to what I'm saying and you lose your money, don't come try to get me. I should have had my sunglasses on, so if you lose, don't come get me. Okay, a couple of months ago it was 27 cents. So far, with me, you would have been losing money. But guess what? You would have had yourself a couple of hundred shares. Okay, so you have to think about the long run. Okay, don't think about tomorrow. You think about next year, 2 years from now, right? So think about this here. XRP, what it is cross-border payments. It has utility. That means that it's used for something, right? Right now, the banks use something that's called SWIFT. SWIFT to translate money, right? Transfer money. So SWIFT takes anywhere from 48 to 72 hours. 3 to 6% of all transactions are lost. Okay, XRP is a cross-border payment internationally. It takes 7 seconds, and so far, their track record is they lost less than 1%, or they haven't even lost any payments yet. Okay, so the banks have been working along with with XRP for the last 5 years behind the scenes. Okay, now what happened was the Libra, you heard about the Libra, right? Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, he tried to come out with the Libra as a new fiat currency. In other words, fiat is whatever the nations use as paper dollars, right? And we know paper dollars never last forever. Maybe about 40-year run, 30-year run. So United States fiat currency is ready to go down the tubes, right? But that's for another video. So what Mark Zuckerberg tried to do, right? China, India, Russia, and America was like, nah, we're not going to let you replace our dollar. Because anybody that tried to replace the American dollar with gold or silver, you know what happened to Gaddafi. He was assassinated because he wanted to have what? The United States of Africa and America to buy their oil in gold. So if that got wind throughout the world, America's finance and the whole economy would have collapsed. So they assassinated my brother, okay? Saddam, too. He wanted to do what? Say, America, you got to buy our oil in gold. He was assassinated, right? So Garden House, right? So Brad Garden House from XRP from Ripple said, you know something? He worked with China. He's working with India. He's working with China, with Russia, the United States. And he said, listen, I'm not trying to replace your fiat currency. What I want to do is I want to offer you a solution to make the payments quicker, faster, and cheaper. And we know ain't nobody trying to rob your money more than the banks. So the banks want something that's quicker, faster, and cheaper for them. Yeah, they'll pass it down a little bit, but very little to us. So right now, XRP, right? Ripple XRP is being channeled throughout the whole world. Mexico is getting involved. Canada is getting involved. China is getting involved. Russia is getting involved. All of Asia is getting involved. So, family, we have a perfect opportunity. And now, not only could they transfer money, they can transfer music. They can transfer video, all kind of streams and technology that we can't even think about. And this is happening right before us, right underneath the surface, okay? So they wait, the United States economy is waiting to after Christmas before it crashes. So brothers and sisters, save as much money as you can. Don't buy all those damn Christmas gifts, okay? Get yourself a couple of hundred shares of XRP. You could go to Coinbase.com, open up an account for free, and start buying yourself XRP. Now, ain't no guarantee, like I said, don't be trying to get me if you don't make no money, okay? But at least you have a storage of savings, okay? Because right now it's 22 cents. That means you get $100 worth of XRP. You probably get about 300 to 400 shares of XRP. Now, remember, Bitcoin went up to 20,000. But if you paying 22 cents and if it goes up to $10, look how much money that you made yourself, right? So you invest, and like I said, I'm not no financial investor, so don't be listening to me. I want you to do your own research. Do your own research, right? But XRP, and who's telling us about XRP? People are telling us there's a whole lot of brilliant people, brothers, PhD with finance degrees, and I'll say hi to my brother Watkins, right? There's a couple of brothers out here with PhDs and all that good stuff, right? But guess what? If you're not telling us about cryptocurrency along with your knowledge of stock, then are you being, now I'm not going to say if you're being honest, because that's not the word that I want to use, because maybe you don't even know about this. If you don't know about this, you got to get on board with this cryptocurrency to find out what's up. Because if you would have told us about Bitcoin 11 years ago, we'd be a bunch of millionaires right now. You know how much money the black community will have, or even the poor white community will have to fund our own services? But you wasn't telling us nothing about no Bitcoin because you ain't know nothing about it. Or if you did know something about it, then you kept it to yourself. So brothers out there, my brother Boyce Watkins, he's my brother, and he can tell you, so the sooner I get me some money, then I'm going to see you about stock. Because I know you're a master, and you got your credentials and all that. But if you're not telling nobody about cryptocurrency, if you're not talking about XRP, how much knowledge do you really have? Okay, but we are ignorant about something. I don't know nothing about no damn stock, right? And I know very little about what I'm talking about now, XRP. But you know something? I'm following the money. The total cap on XRP is over $9 billion. The banks are using this. So I'm following the banks, because most of them are thieves anyway. So they're trying to rob us, right? But we got to see what they doing. If they invested in XRP, if they using cross-border payments, right? And we can get this here for 22 cents. Ripple XRP, they have thousands of partnerships, okay? And before you know it, the banks are going to be selling us, the financial institutions are going to be selling us XRP where we could have got it for 22 cents. So brothers and sisters, I want you to just do your research. There's a couple of people talk about XRP. I listened to the Moon Lambo. He's good. The digital asset investor on YouTube. Okay, the bearable bull. He's good. Eddie from Tokyo. She's good. There's a whole lot of people talking about XRP, right? But there's not too many of us that look like me and you. Okay, so I just want to reach out to the family, and instead of being down with OPP, I want you to be down with XRP. So do your homework, right? This is your brother G7, and I wish you nothing but love, peace, and happiness, right? And we got a chance right now where a little bit of money. So even if you put $25 aside, or you put $50 aside, you put $100 aside, okay? You know, if you put $25 a week, $50 a week, $100 a week, right? Get yourself some XRP. But let me tell you something right now. If you owe any money right now, it's getting close to the end of the year, and the IRS got their eyes on our account. So if you owe any taxes, you know something, if you make a deal with the IRS, they'll accept payments now. Even if you give them $100 a month, $50 a month, they're willing to accept payments, because you don't want to open up an account. You go to Coinbase.com, you open up an account, you know they're going to put your credit card or bank account or whatever you're going to link it to buy and sell. But I suggest right now you buy. Now don't buy on my account, because I don't want you to take no loss. I want you to buy because you did your research and you see that XRP is going to explode. Cross-border payments, XRP. And you can change your life, right? Everything is a gamble, okay? You have to have faith, but you can't have faith and wait in the corner and wait for somebody to give you something. Your works is what? Your research. Your works is your investment, what you're willing to put down. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got no who I'm working for. Forget about who I'm working for, because I don't have no pension. I don't have nothing coming in at the end of the day. We can't even really count on Social Security, because that might not even be there. So right now, take a chance, man. Imagine if we would have got into Bitcoin when it was 50 cents a share, and right now it went down to $7,000. So what? Instead of making 10 million, what, we would have made 5 or 6 million or 7 million, or for that $250. So there's no guarantee. The only guarantee we have is we're gonna die, and I'm a comedic. Comedic, that means that life goes on, but that's a different story. But we know that we're gonna die. What happens after that, we don't know. But one thing we know, in this nation, you don't want to be black, old, and poor. Well, shit, you don't want to be poor, old, no matter what color you are, but especially when you're black and old and with no damn money. Right now, we have an opportunity, right, to maybe change our whole future by taking a chance, man. Right now, remember, years ago, if somebody would have told you that you're going to conduct your business over your telephone, you're going to be buying on Amazon, you're going to put your credit card information on your phone, you're going to pay for your mortgage on the phone, you're going to put your baby mama naked pictures on the damn phone, people will say you crazy. They say, man, I ain't putting all my business on the phone and in no computer. Now, we do that. We buy and sell on the damn internet on our phone like it ain't nothing. So just the same way that this technology came in, this technology of XRP, remember, they use a company called Swift. That's 40-year-old technology, brothers and sisters. Okay, this XRP is 2019, 2020, in the future. Remember, it's 22 cents a share, brothers and sisters. Take a chance on yourself. And remember, never invest more than you're willing to lose, because you can lose everything. I don't want you to, I'm not guaranteeing, the only thing I'm guaranteeing you, right, is that you take a chance and do your research on these banks that are investing billions of dollars. They're not trying to take no loss. And the way they set up, if they take a loss, then guess what? They're taking out their money anyway. So what the hell is the difference? We giving them, when you put your money in the bank, you know what? You have no guarantee that that's your money. If the bank goes down, they pay their creditors, and you're the last one to get paid. You're the last one to get paid. So let's be the first one to get paid, right? Let's take a chance. Take a chance on yourself. But remember, do your research. So instead of being down with OPP, let's be down with XRP. Because if I ask y'all, you down with OPP, a whole lot of y'all were down with OPP. But how about XRP? Be down with XRP. Be down with XRP, not OPP. Let's be down with XRP. This is your brother G7. I'm down with XRP, and you know me. Peace.